Hi everyone, Chris Natzke here with Black Belt Leadership Speaking and Coaching with your Mind of a Champion tip of the week. You know, the older I get, the more I seem to appreciate how consistent daily activity done over a period of time can lead to massive results. And every time that I feel a little bit tired or a little bit sorry for myself and I don't want to do my daily routines, I think of an inspiring story that I heard years ago that always gets me back on track. And it goes something like this. There's an elderly gentleman who seems to defy aging, and he walks into a gym. In his early 90s, he is still an absolute stud, right? He's got a great, powerful chest and powerful biceps and triceps. His legs are still solid as tree trunks. His back is flexible. And the only thing that really belies his age is maybe a full head of thinning white hair. But he's got this vibrancy about him. He has this absolute energy, and it just makes him like a magnet to people. And this one day when he walks into a gym, a younger man walks up to him and he says, "Wow, sir, how do you stay in such amazing shape?" And the old man pauses and then he says, "Well, over 70 years ago, I made a commitment to myself. The commitment I made is that each day I would do at least one push-up, one sit-up, and one jumping jack." Well, the younger man looks confused, and the old man sees this look in his face and he says, "Well, here's the deal. I knew that if I could commit to just one, that would be the hardest, but then after that, the rest would be easy." Committing to one small action to get the momentum moving. I think oftentimes what happens is we get derailed or we don't even go for the things that are most important for us because of the discomfort or the fear that comes with taking that first step. But we also know that it's on the other side of that first step where all the desires that we want in our lives, all the big victories that we want, the accomplishments, they're just on the other side of that. So my question for you this week is what's that one step you could take to get yourself moving in the direction that you want? Is it one phone call that you could make? Is it one conversation? Is it one healthy meal that could lead to the next and the next and the next? Or is it typing that one sentence to the book that you said you've always wanted to write that gets you going to where you want to go? The choice is always up to us. We have the same amount of time each and every day. It's what we put our time and energy toward and how we use it. And I'm going to leave you with one more story as we end this feature. I have a good friend of mine. He tells this story about when he was a teenager. And for all of his life, he had seen his own dad, who was physically active, doing calisthenics around the house. And now he's a young teenager and he notices that his dad isn't doing as many push-ups as he used to before. So he goes to his father with a smirk on his face. He's like, "Hey, Pop, looks like you're not doing as many push-ups as you did before." And his dad pauses and then looks at him and he says, "Son, just remember, a little bit of something is better than a lot of nothing." So this week, my friends, what is that one thing you can get started on? What's that one step you can take to make it a consistent part of your life so that you can have, the goals, you can achieve the goals that you want? And if you're looking to get started, here's my shameless plug. My new book, Breaking Through, gives a great way for you to be able to move through the obstacles and get to that breakthrough that you want. And if you'd like to just check out the introductory chapter of this book, just simply text the word breakthrough to 720-741-6263. That's 720-741-6263, and you can get the introductory chapter to Breaking Through. So anyway, my friends, thanks so much for spending some time with me. As always, I appreciate you checking these messages. I appreciate your comments, your likes, and particularly your shares. So go take that one step this week, and would love to hear any kind of results that you get from taking that initiative. So this has been Chris Natzke with Black Belt Leadership Speaking and Coaching, and we'll see you next time on the Mind of a Champion Tip of the Week.